Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Monday, the 6th. Yeah, the 6th of December. Been a rainy and dreary day so far. Temperature out here is like 45, something like that. We didn't go to work today. Kelly wasn't feeling very good, and I don't think I had a whole lot on my schedule, nothing critical. So I kind of called in and said, you know, I'm gonna hang out with the mama today. So we've been kind of bums together. I got that fluorescent light going in the garage. It was driving me nuts. That thing all of a sudden did what it did. Danny's been hanging out with me, old Mr. Shop Dog there. And yeah, it's been kind of a chill day. I was gonna look to see if there's a keyed 12 volts up in that dash of this thing, so I can run my camera down to this. See if we can't get that old dash cam going in there. I don't have the keys with me. What do you think, Danny? What do you got? What do you got all over your nose already? It's not raining at the moment. It just stopped not too long ago. Hi, buddy. Your face is all nasty. Look at that. You've been snooping around and stuff, haven't you? Oh, dog's been hanging out with us. But I need to find my the Garmin box that thing came in. I need to find that because I left the little metal thing that it magnetically attaches to. I left it in the dadgum ridgeline when I traded that thing in. So I need to find that box. There's another one in that box. So I'm on a search and rescue thing at the moment. I found the Garmin box. What I need to do, there is got a light on here. Yeah, see, there's a couple of screws there, and I think there were some screws under the dash light there. I want to see what kind of room is up there. And I might be able to rig up a 12 volt supply, or because it has to be 5 volts, but 12 volt, but it needs to be a keyed hot. That's the other tricky thing. Is there any keyed hots up there? And I know there's, you know, the steady hot for the lights, but it needs to be something keyed, and I doubt there'll be anything like that up there. But oh, now you're paying attention where the camera's pointing. But it's worth checking out. There's tons of room for hooking stuff up in there. I could well, somebody's put that Bluetooth phone thing from that radio speaker, whatever, that doesn't stay where it's supposed to, the microphone. They've run that through the A-pillar there. I guess I could run a wire down and work its way over here, but I hate digging around inside the dash on these things. What a pain in the butt. But it's doable. Or I could rig something up and have an adapter in here. I mean, there's tons of room in there, but you need to secure it so it's not bouncing around all over the place. That'd probably be the easiest thing to do. And then just run a wire out. I did find I think it might be a used one. I did find the little piece of metal that it magnetizes to, so. Alright, let me see what I can sort out here. I was watching some dash cam stuff today, and yeah, I need to get one of those back in there again. Look at that. You and I are probably the last person to look up inside that thing since, what was this thing? I was going to figure out what its birthday was. Since data manufacturer, it's on here somewhere. Thought it was data manufacturer 11 of 01. So this thing is now 20 years old. It had a birthday last month. 20 years old. It's an 02 model. Initially we thought it was an 03, but once I started working paperwork around, realized that's not what it was. Alright, let me see what I can sort out here. Let's get a dash cam going in this thing. Alright, so here's the plan. I've got, for all those tender leads, I have the alligator clamps for all of them. So I just cut the SAE side of it off. And I got those fancy, I forget what they call these little red connectors. But I'm going to put one of those battery tender adapters that has a USB end on it. So this will provide the 5 volts for the camera. It just taps into a battery tender lead. And then my old Garmin dash cam, that'll plug into that. And there's enough room in there, I'll be able to like zip tie things out of the way, keep it out of harm's way, and still be able to stuff the lid back in there. That's the theory. So let's let's see how my theory works out. So that's the tools at play there. So this plugs in like that. This will tuck in there however I can. And then this is the camera with all the wire, and I'll find out where it fits best, and I'll ball it up, and there's gaps all over the place here. So I'll sort that out here over the next few, and we'll go from there. All right. Nice and tidy-whitey. And this will, when the camera is mounted, like about right in there, this cord will come down, and I can still push some of that in. That cord will come down and be somewhat concealed, hopefully. How about that? Now, I need to get this sticky on this. I had a Phillips screwdriver out here, and I must have walked in with it. I had to go grab another one because for the life of me, I can't find it in this car. If it's in here, it's a long one too. I don't know what I've done with it. I hate that when you set a tool down, you can't find it. So let me tinker around here a little bit, and I need to, I'm sure the battery in this thing's long since gone. Maybe not. I took it off when we traded the Honda in for the Acura. All right, let me clean up my mess here. Try to figure out where that screwdriver is. Do some updates with the camera there. Make sure she's golden, and we'll click her in here and see how she works. Done got dark on me out here. There she is. I got her running on my phone so I can see that it's dead center. I even put a little towel so see it in the bug guard out there straight ahead, so that I know that the camera and that little piece of paper, it's hard to see in this, but it's dead center with that oh, there you go, you can see it better there. She's dead center. So I can hit done with this. Back. Bail out of the app. And now it's in a focus. It's in a recording mode right now. Can't get it to focus me if I turn the light out. There it is. And then at any time you push and hold, and you can save it, or you give it a quick click and it takes a picture. That thing works. The quality out of that thing is surprisingly good. And if you can notice the battery monitor to the right there, it is charging. So when I start the car up and it runs, it will start the clock, and it'll work. What do you think of that old war wagon? Look, my odometer light is out. Other thing I noticed is my hazard light is not working. Does any of the switches, I don't think any of the switches on this thing light up. I know I got it for that, and then the cruise. Oh, I need to hook this thing up to the scanner. My cruise doesn't work. I was goofing around and I just wanted to click it on for a second. I never use cruise control in anything. if anything, the Acura or the old Ridgeline, because it was dynamic and, you know, it just took care of everything. If you just need to be distracted for a second, keep your speed and it won't run into anything. Like when you need to turn around, grab something out of the back seat or whatever, just make sure you don't grab that steering wheel. But just let her fly in autopilot for a while. Oh, look at that. I put gas in there last time I drove this thing. But anyway, I know I'm short running this thing. It's been running for a bit, actually. But we'll be taking off in it in the morning. We'll burn off whatever garbage I put in there. I've got it set to shut off after a minute. And the display, I forget how I think I can bump something and make it come on without hitting a record. Oh, went into settings, hit back. There you are. And it's got lane keep assist on there, which this thing does not have. It has no control over the vehicle, because lane keep assist will actually force you back in to the lane, or try to, you know, but you get a lot of steering wheel shakes and you get all the alerts, sounds and everything. But this thing will beep. But it was very sensitive for a lane keep and for a car stopping. If you're sitting at a traffic light and you're not paying attention, the cars move away, it'll alert you for that too. It's really cool when traffic is stopping all of a sudden. It flashes red and beeps really loud. Really nice camera. I'm super impressed. And it's smaller than like an old Hero 3. It's small. It's just a tiny little thing. Little lens hanging out in front. That was a reused magnet, and I just heated everything up. You can see all my junk on the ground there. I heated everything up real good, and used some rubbing alcohol and a clean towel, and got her set up. So now, look forward to some craziness. When that Mercedes almost hit us the other day, he had to be going over 100 miles an hour. I'm not even sure if I even discussed that. We were southbound heading for work, and it was kind of calm, but I always pay attention to your six. Like always be panning and scanning. You know, all around you, hit your mirrors. All around you, hit your mirrors. All around you, hit your mirrors. Just have eagle eyes and peripheral vision, because you're gonna need it. But anyway, I see something wrapping up the slow lane. So I tell Kelly, I said, look at this idiot coming up beside us. And he flew across, heading for the fast lane. He went, how we didn't trade paint, I have no idea. The whole car, woof! I mean, it's boom when he went by. That was crazy. It freaked Kelly out quite a bit. She was shaking. She goes, I just knew that was it. I really don't know how he didn't hit us. What am I going to do? Chase him down? It was a Mercedes. It was some two-door coupe thing. It was black. I know that. But that's pretty crazy. Anyway, the war wagon. I checked her fluids and stuff again. Everything's doing good. She's doing really well. The oil leak is gone now that the oil filter is actually on there correctly. But so if I touch the power button, does that bring it back on? I think that's what it did. Yeah, just a quick touch of that. You can see what it's like when you take a picture. I'll just do a quick picture here. Picture saved. And if you push and hold, like I say, it'll save. And I think it's 1.5 minutes prior, and then and 1.5 minutes after. So you get a 3-minute clip. But when you're using iOS, the files are locked. Do not put one of those on your iPad. First thing you do is, while it's still on that card, you take that file and you unlock it. It's a protected file. You put that thing on the iPad and photos, and you can't get rid of it. How I got rid of it in the past was I literally just did a restore on the iPad. That's a pain in the butt, especially when you got videos. I still use that for my videos because it's the app I use, and it's just so fast. Just crazy fast. Doesn't matter what you throw at it. It's just a monster. It don't care. I have the same app on my MacBook, but it's very touch friendly, and the trackpad works great on the MacBook. I've got the other apps, old apps I used to use. Photo Director was one of my favorites early on, and that's fully functional on the MacBook, but I haven't used it in so long. It's kind of a little bit of a learning curve. So anyway, thanks for hanging out while I put a dash cam. I figure we drive this back and forth to work more than anything else, so that's where I put the dash cam on. Maybe we'll come up, there's probably a newer one of this or something nowadays. We'll put one of those in the Acura. I ain't gonna be pulling old body panels off and weird stuff like that though. Oh, a quick little side note. I tore this place apart. I was inside, outside, everywhere looking for this thing. I don't know how, but it was under my seat here. I don't know how it got all the way underneath there. I was pretty sure I just flopped it over in the seat. That's my string light I was using as my indoor lighting earlier. But I found it. Kelly's going, well, how do you lose? I said, I never took it out of the car. She goes, well, you had to if you don't have it. So, well, I didn't. She goes, well, it fell in the seat or something. I already tried that. I looked on the floor. I don't know how I got that far under. I must have been floundering around in here and kicked it under. Well, hello there, YouTube. Look at her, little mama's all much better now.
Got lots of sleep.
Yeah, she was all stuffy and kind of woozy this morning. Thought she might be getting a cold or something, or maybe she got a little too cold riding yesterday.
It was fun yesterday.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel too hot this morning.
Yeah, whatever it was. I said I didn't want to go in there by myself. So I called in.
Yeah.
And tried to figure out what to do with myself. And I thought, dash cam, I've been wanting to do that for a while. I come across a little box that I threw it in when I took it out of the bridge line. We traded that in. But anyway, that was kind of fun tinkering around with that. Occupied my day for a while.
Very good.
Yeah. That'd be nice to have that on there. It's good to have things recorded out there.
Yes.
This crazy world.
No kidding.
Yeah. Anyway, on that, I hear the thing beeping in the house there. It means chow's ready.
Yes, it is.
So we're gonna bounce out on you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Thank you. All right.
Alrighty.
We'll try this again tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.